There comes a moment in your life, a moment when you realize that there are so many things you haven't done yet. Maybe you've given up already. Maybe you threw in the towel a long time ago. I know there are hard times, and I know the pain is there, and it's like a building sitting on top of your back. It hurts. I'm here to let you know that it will get better. There is something incredible coming your way. That weight on your back, holding you down, it won't be there forever. Adjust your mind so that the thoughts come out positive. Adjust your being so that your vibes inspire those around you. Keep your head up, and I promise you'll push through. You'll push through, and after the end of it, you will be a better person.
I think the biggest thing is I'm comfortable with who I am. You know, I think for so long I really just looked at myself as kind of this kid that was a talented swimmer that just went up and down the pool, and I didn't really know who I was as a person. And I was to the point in my life where I didn't like who I saw in the mirror, and so I always thought people were judging me and looking at me differently. And finally, after my most recent downfall in 2014, I just decided that I'm going to show the world who Michael Phelps is, and I wasn't going to care. This is me, and if you didn't like it, it's not my problem. Well, the biggest thing was after going to my first Olympics in 2000 when I was 15, I decided to not take a break afterwards and kind of get right back into it. I was upset with my performance. You know, I got fifth, and at 15, yeah, it's great, but I mean, let's be honest, I don't want to come back with a participation ribbon, because we're going to break a world record in 6 months. How big can we really take that? I remember sitting with my agent when I was 15, 16 years old, and I just said I wanted to do something that nobody else has ever done in the sport. I want to do something different. I don't want to be the second Mark Spitz. I want to be the first Michael Phelps. If you look at the greats, especially in sports, they just know how to get it done in those moments. When you're there in that moment, you're prepared for anything that's around you. I've been doing this since I was probably 12, 13 years old, where I visualize how I want the race to go, how I don't want the race to go, and how the race could go. I don't want to have a what if 20 years down the road. And you know, for me, going through that low point where I didn't want to be alive, I think really opened my eyes up to a lot. In my head, I didn't want to be alive, but also I thought there was another way and another route that I could take instead of taking my own life. Might as well try to reach my hand out and ask for help. And I think that was the real first time that I felt comfortable asking for help, because I was so vulnerable and in such a dark place. You know, I think as athletes, and especially as Americans, I feel like we always have this chip on our shoulder. We're like, oh, we're this big macho person. Like, I can get through anything, just power through it and I'll be fine. But the dead honest truth is you can. And we all struggle every day in similar situations. And whether it's anxiety, depression, any other mental health disorder. And I think it's something that's real and that needs to be talked about more. He removed the word can't from my vocabulary. It was the greatest experience for me, being able to come through the struggles that I had, to be able to get back to the top of that mountain. In my opinion, I think it's really easy to climb to the mountain. It's hard to stay there.